Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is part 2 of my tutorial for the file folder mini album. And in part 1, we put together the base of the album with all of the layering pieces, the different pockets, and the different tabs. If you did not catch that one, I will link that in the description box down below. But right now we're going to do all the finishing touches. And yeah, so let's go from there. So on the inside of the cover page, we're going to add a few pieces of ephemera to this flap that folds in and out. So I picked out a couple pieces from my pack of ephemera, and how cute are those? So what I'm going to do is add some removable glue dots to the back of each one. So just going to put one on the back of that, and then on the back of this one. So whoever gets this can take these up and use them in their own projects. So you want to keep whatever you put inside this flap nice and flat so it will close nicely. So I'm going to put those right there and then close the flap, and then you can swing the little closure down. So it's a nice surprise when whoever gets it opens it. And then I picked out this piece of ephemera. I think this was from the Chit Chat. So I'm going to glue this down with just regular glue, because that we don't need to remove. You could put removable pop dots on that if you wanted to, but I'm just going to put some regular 3-in-1 craft glue on that, just like that. And then we're just going to stick it onto our page. If you have been following me, you know I just like things nice and simple, and especially for a project like this that has, you know, different flaps that close on top of each other, you want to keep it pretty simple and nice and flat. You could add some more ephemera here if you wanted to, but just don't pile it up too high, because then it'll make it too bulky. Okay, and then on this page here on the inside, I added a sticker, and that is from the cardstock stickers from the Cute and Crafty collection pack from Doodlebug. So I thought that went perfectly right there. I added a doodle pop of a sewing machine, and it fits perfectly inside of that little opening right there. And then in this opening here, I added I made a little bobbin, and I added some embroidery floss there that went with the collection. So this is really nice and flat, as you can see, so it fits perfectly inside this little opening right here. And then I put a couple pieces of cut aparts as well, some crafty related ones. And look how nice that page looks. You know, we had a very simple background, but once you add the embellishments and the things inside the pockets, it really looks so cute. Okay, so on this side here on the inset page, I added a few pieces of ephemera, some bigger pieces. These are super cute and very crafty related, so I thought they would look really nice sticking out of the pocket here. And then I thought that a nice embellishment for the pocket itself would be this piece of ephemera, and I did round the corners a little bit, but it matches perfectly with the polka dot paper, so I thought it would look nice if we just glued that on to the pocket itself. So I'm going to do that right now. Like so. Just like that. And how cute is that when you open it, right? Some ephemera, some doodle pop, some embroidery floss, a little surprise there. And then on this side, we had done this in the last video. We added the photo corners for the cut aparts as well, but we can add something here down at the bottom. So let's go ahead and get out the sticker sheet. This is the cardstock sticker sheet that came in the collection pack. So we want something that will fit right here. In the first example that I made, I added a couple of cardstock stickers. So I thought we could add something nice to go here. I'm not exactly sure what. There are all of these stickers. There are sentiments. I don't think, there's not really anything the perfect size for this, like the pieces of chipboard that are here. So maybe we'll look at, I have some shape sprinkles that might go perfectly there. So yeah, let's take those out. These are a smaller scale, but they're a little bit dimensional, as you can see, kind of like enamel dots. So I think this little doodlebug shape sprinkles sticker would look really cute there. If we put it right under the cut-aparts, it would look okay, but maybe we'll go with something that's a little bit more horizontal. We have the camera, that would go perfectly there. So yeah, let's put that right here, and that goes under the photo corner. And then maybe a couple of things right there as well. So I think these little jars of glitter would look really cute there. So let's put the orange one, and then the pink one. Maybe a little offset. Yeah, look how cute that looks, and it's still really nice and flat, so it'll close fine. And the colors go perfectly with the colors of the cut-aparts right there, so I really like how that looks. Okay, good. So let's move over to this side, and we have this beautiful pocket that we made, but we can add some embellishment there. So let's see. I've gotten out this piece of ephemera, and this one as well. There's Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat, and this little like pencil cup full of different tools and stuff. So I was thinking maybe if we layered them a little bit. So let's go ahead and glue this one first. So that's all glued. We're going to put that right on top of the pocket, right in the middle. And then this will go right on top of it. So I'm going to glue that next. And that can go right on top of the little pencil cup there. How cute is that? Oh, this is adorable. I love it. I think I will probably add more to this later, but we're going to move on right now. Okay, so we have all of these different pockets done. We'll go to the back, and this one has, this pocket has a cute sewing machine print with the scissors and pins and stuff. I don't know if it needs that much more. Let's see what we did on the other one. I added a big sticker and a choose happy, so maybe a sentiment would look nice on here. Let's see what we have. Oh, this might be good. Or you're so sweet. You're so sweet. I'm thinking that, right? Or it might be too small. I don't know. Let's hold on to that for a second and hold this one up. See which one looks better. Yeah, this one looks better, don't you think? Because it's a bigger size and it just fits the scale a little bit better. So we're going to kind of center that and stick that on. Yeah, I like that. So how cute is this? Does this look? And then the tabs that we have here, for my last one that I made, there were little tab stickers and little sentiments, and I just thought they went perfectly there. So let's see what we have in the Doodlebug pack. They do have the tabs, but they're shaped a little bit differently. I think if we cut them off, they might fit in perfectly there, or we could just add a sentiment. And yeah, I think that might be better if we just add one of the strip stickers here. Okay, let's do that. So for the I Love Crafting side, let's add one. Maybe the inspiration would be a good size. That's what I'm thinking. And if you want to, you could add an extra bit of glue, but right now I'm just going to add this on there. And I think it's a little bit big, so I'm going to take my scissors and just trim it down a little. So I'm going to cut a little bit of the sticker off. Whoops. Put those back on later. Okay, so we're gonna put this right on where the tab goes. Like that. So inspiration, how cute, right? And then on this side, we can add another one. And let's see. I think handmade would be nice, right? And we'll put that right there. And that'll fit perfectly. Yeah. Oh, look how cute. Inspiration and handmade. Oh, I love that. And then on this tab, there's room for something as well. So let's pick a little smaller sentiment there. So let's see. Memories would fit. Happy, hello, friends. let's pick Memories. I think that'll be a perfect size. So we have Memories. We're just going to stick that right there. Oh, it might be a tad big. All right, so I'm going to cut off a little bit from both sides. Like that. And stick that on there. So we have Memories there, Handmade, and Inspiration. So now what we're going to do is add the closure, and you can add a closure in lots of ways. You could add a belly band around here and just slide it off. I'm going to show you how to make the button closure that I made on this one here. It's very simple to do, and it makes it very simple to close your mini album. So what you want to do first is punch a hole in the middle of the, on the right side of the middle base piece. And I already made a pencil mark where I want to punch a hole. And I'm going to use I have a Crocodile Big Bite, and this punches different size holes, and I'm going to punch the smallest size hole. And I think that's an 1/8 inch size. Let me see, yes. If you look into your Crocodile Big Bite, there's an 1/8 inch right there. I don't know if you could see that. But I'm going to take my mini album and position it. Let me zoom in so you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but we'll try. Okay, so when it punches, it's going to punch right there. See, when it punches. So I'm going to put my mini album right there in that spot and punch that hole. All right, so you see I have a hole punched all the way through. If you don't have a Crocodile Big Bite, that's fine. Any way you could get a hole in there. You don't even need to use an official hole punch. You could just use like, you know, like a big pokey tool and just kind of like grind out a hole there. It doesn't have to be perfect, that's fine. So next you're gonna get your elastic out. So the elastic I'm gonna use is this pack, and I believe I got this from, I don't know, was it from Michael's or Hobby Lobby? I can't remember, but it's a 1.2 millimeter elastic, so it's on the thinner side, but it works good for a smaller project like this. For bigger traveler's notebooks, I sometimes use thicker elastic cord, but this works perfectly for this size. And I thought I would use the orange because there's orange in my project and it's a nice cheerful color. So I'm just going to cut off a piece of this. I'm not exactly sure how much I need to use yet, so I'm just going to cut off, I don't know, about 1 foot or so. So what you're going to do is double it up like this, okay? And then take the loop and feed it through the middle of your album, okay, and then pull it out the other side like that. And then I'm going to just tie a loose knot on the inside like that, just like that. Just a general one. We're gonna perfect it and fine tune it in a little bit, but first we're gonna have to attach our button to the front. And that's what the loop is going to go around to close. So when you use a button here, I would suggest using 2 layers of buttons, and you can either use like a decorative brad for the top piece and a button underneath, and that's what I did for this one. There's a decorative brad, and I hot glued it on top of a regular button and then hot glued that on top of the mini album. So for this project here, I don't have a coordinating decorative brad, so I'm going to use this button that I found in my stash, and what I did was I cut the shank off it with a wire cutter so it's nice and flat, and then I'm going to glue that onto a just a smaller button. I'm going to hot glue that on top of there and then glue that onto the top. I just have to wait for my hot glue gun to heat up. So while we're waiting, I added a few of the shape sprinkles from Doodlebug right there just to add some texture and a little interest, and I just love how cute they are. They look just like little doodlebug tools and products that you could buy. So I think that is so fun. All right, so let's move on or move back to the button closure. And like I said, I have this button and 2 buttons to glue together. So I'm going to glue the smaller one to the big one. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto the back of the big one. And then take my little button and put it on there. Hot glue is great for this, or if you have a strong glue like E6000, that will go perfectly here as well. But for a video, hot glue dries much faster, so we have this all ready to go. So we're going to glue this on top of the cover page, and you want to put it at the edge of your paper, just right in line with the loop that you made. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of that pink button. And then just put that on the end of my little cover there. And just press that into place. Get your straggler glue lines off. And just press that there until it's dry. And that'll be good. Look how cute that is, right? Okay, so obviously this loop that I made is going to be too big. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this knot that I made. So tighten it like that. And we'll see if that's good. That looks perfect. So it's tight enough to hold it shut, but you could still, hopefully, yeah, still get it off. So we'll leave it there and trim off the ends like so. And as you can see, it's just like the one that we had previously made, or that I had previously made. And voila! Now on the one that I made the first time, I added some trim and some washi tape to the front. You can go crazy and add whatever you want to the front of your book. I'm just going to leave it like this because I think this paper that I chose is really busy and it really does not need much embellishment. It depends. Maybe I'll add something once I decide who I'm going to give it to, but at this point I'm just going to leave it like this. So let's go ahead and take a tour on the inside while we're here, just to review. So we're going to peel off the loop that we made, and on the inside we have this page. The front page of the cover has the tab of the 2 different pieces of ephemera that are stuck on with removable glue tape, so whoever gets this can use those. And then when you open it up, there are 2 pockets with some cut-aparts, some embroidery floss, and a doodle pop. And it looks so cute with the different embellishments and stickers from the collection. I love crafting with the pocket, and there are some pieces of ephemera there with the tab that says inspiration. If you flip that over, we have the photo corners with the cut-aparts as well, the tab that says handmade, and a couple of the shape sprinkles. On this side is another pocket that we made, and we put in some cut-aparts as well. A couple of different pieces of ephemera that we stacked on top of each other, but it's still nice and flat so it closes easily. And on this side, we have another pocket that we made with a tab that says memories, added a sticker, some pieces of ephemera again. And then when you close it up, look at the back, you have the cute buttons on the back page. So that is our file folder mini album. Thank you so much for joining me in this process of making it. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I know it was a long series, but I wanted to show you in detail exactly how I made it, because sometimes when you watch process videos, some parts get skipped over. So I wanted to show you exactly how I made mine in case you wanted a, beginning to end step-by-step process. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear what you think. Please leave me a comment, and please like this video if you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I'd be happy to answer them. Again, the link for the file folder mini album die set will be down below, as well as my referral link and my coupon code, which is strawberry cream, to get 10% off. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with more crafty videos, and for now, have a wonderful day or evening. Bye.